Yeah, in honor of Black History Month, we'll be featuring events, businesses, and community leaders from right here in the Triad that help celebrate Black culture.
So today we're talking about Triad Cultural Arts in Winston-Salem, which offers very unique experiences with their heritage tours. And these are available all year, not just during the month of February, but of course this is a great opportunity to take part.
Yeah, joining us now to share more about this is Cheryl Harry. She is the program manager for Triad Cultural Arts. Good morning, Cheryl. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. Can you first off the top talk about some of the different types of tours that you offer?
Yes, we offer primarily group tours, and those tours can be done by trolley. A lot of organizations like the trolley experience, or we do a shuttle bus tour as well. We also do a step-on tour. That's where you provide your own transportation. A lot of churches that have vans tend to do that, and schools or universities with buses will provide their own transportation, and we'll have a step-on guide and take you through the experience. We also do a walking tour, and it's done downtown and also in Innovation Quarter and in certain parts of East Winston, around a lot of the historic sites over there. And if you just can't get up or out, we also have a 360 virtual tour that's online that you can experience as well.
You got something for everybody. That's terrific.
Love the different options there. We mentioned a few of the locations for that one specific kind of tour, but what are some of the sites that people visit on these tours, and can you give us some context for them?
Well, we take you into what we call some of our most treasured cultural locations in Winston. We go to art galleries. We go to the Delta Art Center. They have a unique exhibit that's on display monthly. We also go over to Winston-Salem State, and they have a sculpture garden there, as well as artwork, some murals by noted artist John Biggers that we do a scavenger hunt with. We also take you to historic neighborhoods such as Happy Hill, Boston, Reynoldstown. We go to churches, particularly the oldest standing African American church in North Carolina, which is the St. Philip's Moravian Church in Old Salem. We love to go to some of our educational institutions, including the what we call Atkins High School. It's Winston-Salem Prep now, but that is a historic site, as well as graveyards. We go by historic markers and murals as well.
So many different things to explore. It's also important to note that these tours are offered year-round. Cheryl, who would you encourage to participate in this experience?
Well, we advise, church groups, youth groups, family reunions, people who are just visiting Winston-Salem, and of course those people who live in Winston-Salem but want to know Winston-Salem just a little bit better. They will be surprised at the cultural assets that are in our city and all of the historical events that have occurred here as well.
We only have a few seconds left with you, but I'd love to know if you have any comments or reactions you've heard from past attendees that you'd like to highlight, maybe surprised that something's in their own backyard or something.
Oh, yes. People are always, they're really surprised about the Atkins High School, which I said now is Winston-Salem Prep. It was a Rosenwald school. A lot of people didn't know that. Also, we have the Delta Arts Center is really a jewel in the community, and some people haven't even ventured over there. They do fine arts. They have very international artists that come in as well, and they have some beautiful artwork there, and people just don't know about that.
Yeah.
We go, I think the campus of Winston-Salem State is another hidden jewel that people are really amazed at. They're particularly amazed to go into the Happy Hill community and find out that this was Winston-Salem's first planned African-American neighborhood. So there are lots and lots of jewels in our community.
Yeah, I love how you're bringing together the history of all of these sites and then how people can utilize them in present day. Cheryl, thank you so much for hitting on all of that and explaining that for our viewers. If you would like to learn more, by the way, or schedule that African American Heritage Tour, just visit triadculturalarts.org.